mean, early on, it looked like he was struggling. It kind of, you kind of wondered if he would be able to give you one of those 8-9 inning performances. But the way he battled back to pitch a complete game, just talk about what Eric did tonight.
Well, first of all, Eric Skoglund was tremendous. He has given us an opportunity to win every single Friday that he's pitched. But the difference tonight was early on he wasn't as sharp as he's been. Some balls were up and just wasn't quite as sharp. The difference, and tonight was kind of the epitome of Skog throughout the years, he got better as the game went on and he made adjustments, and that's the difference. His pitches got more down the zone, his command got a little bit better, and I just told our guys out there, I said that was, we expect Skog to go out there and give us an opportunity to win every Friday, which he has, but the game within the game, if you're a young pitcher, you need to learn from that. If you're any pitcher, if you're a young pitcher, you watched a guy tonight battle through not having his best stuff early and willed it and found a way to get better as the game went on. And that's what has made Eric Skoglund one of the best pitchers in the country this year.
Talk about the importance of starting off a series with a victory. I know you take one game at a time, but on top of the conference right now, and you start to look that as these wins pile up, it's very important. Just talk about the importance here of getting off on the right foot.
Well, obviously it's important, but tomorrow's a new day. We call it the midnight rule. It's an entirely new day, and you have to find an entirely different way to win tomorrow. And for us, it's just about playing one game at a time. Honestly, that's it, and that's my focus with these guys is 100% just playing one game at a time. And each day, you got to find probably a different way to win. And that's what we taught. You got to find a different way to win. Tomorrow is a new day. Listen, this is a challenge. The challenge for us this week is we're in exams, and we need to make sure that every day we show up with a certain amount of energy and a certain amount of enthusiasm, because that equals focus. So that's the challenge for us for the next 2 days. But listen, Rutgers is an outstanding club, and we got to find a different way to do it tomorrow.
Coach, Matt Diorio has become pretty much your everyday DH over the last couple weeks. What's Sam Tollison's role going to be going forward?
Well, Sam's a great hitter, and he's going to be a major contributor for us. So there's nothing. Listen, at the end of the day, it's about opportunity, and Matt Diorio has made the best of his opportunity. The thing with Matt, it's not even so much about matchups right now, is that he's hitting lefties and righties. And that's the difference. It's not just righties. He's hitting righties and lefties very well. And when he's been in there, he's made the most of his opportunity. But we got a lot of guys on our bench that I've got a lot of confidence in. There's a lot of baseball to be played the rest of the way, and they're going to contribute.
And we said Ryan Myers getting the start tomorrow. Just kind of talk about elevating him to that number 2 spot.
Yeah, Myers going to start tomorrow. He's done a tremendous job for us. He really has. He's done a great job all year. Just look at the numbers, and I think the key is for him is just to consistently command the strike zone. That's been the big deal for him. Meyer, as we've talked about throughout the year, is one thing for him to get ready and be game ready. It's another thing to win. And he's done that. He's gotten over the hump, and he's given us a chance to win. And I think the biggest thing for Meyer tomorrow, just like everybody, but he's just got to have command of the strike zone. That's what's made him successful in his starts, is command of the strike zone.
How nice has it been to have a season like that from Ryan Myers? Because I'm not sure how much he was really on the radar prior to the season, but to give you what he's given you after everything he's gone through. There's
no question. It's been a shining spot, for our team. And you're right. It was a little bit of an unknown, and Ryan would tell you the same thing. It's an unknown. He came off the injuries, and continue to work hard. And again, the credit goes to Ryan. Ryan Meyer deserved all the credit. He hung in there through this entire process, and here he is, and for that to happen, have the success he's had, it says a lot about his work ethic, it says a lot about his confidence, and you're right, for our pitching staff, it's given us a big boost. You look at our staff, and although we've been playing, pretty well, in recent weeks, we've had some inconsistency in our starting rotation. Even, our bullpen has been fantastic. But at the end of the day, I really, down the stretch run of the regular season, I want to try to solidify a rotation. At least Friday night we know, but or at least a Saturday situation. So we'll see. Meyer's got an opportunity tomorrow. See what he makes of it.
The series on a note like this is important. Every game's important, but to start a series off with the wins.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. To get this first game, hopefully we're trying for the sweep, but we'll go one game at a time. First game's always important.
You're a Staten Island guy. Talk about going up against Rutgers. You're probably pretty familiar with the program, aren't you?
Yeah, Rutgers is pretty close to me. Took a couple trips down there. They're a good program. They're really good hitters, and we just played a couple trips better than them and get W.
Matt, talk about the confidence that you guys have as a whole on Friday nights when Skog's going to give you 8-9 strong innings.
Skog's every Friday night we know he's going to do something great, and he's an unbelievable pitcher. He's going to do great things. He's doing great things, and can't say enough about this guy. Good.
How do you like playing in Florida? In January, February, and March, I don't know if you'd be able to do much up in Staten Island, but you're playing ball here when you're in Orlando. How do you like living here?
I love it here. This weather's unbelievable. You can't beat it. Back home, and still getting snow, so perfect baseball weather every day, and just awesome.
Coach mentioned that one of the big reasons why you're in the lineup right now is because you're hitting lefties and righties both. Just talk about the comfortability you're showing against both lefties and righties.
Yeah, well, I mean, just come ready to play every day, and I don't know if I'm going to be in the lineup, and it's up to coach, and lefty or righty, I'm ready to go, and I'm working real hard with Schnall and Klossny, and just do what I can.
Eric, kind of talk about what happened tonight, because early on it seemed like maybe it wasn't one of your best starts, but I think maybe you allowed 7 hits through 4 or 5, but after that you improved, you got him out, and you got a complete game. You got to be pretty happy with the way that you battled back.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's great to get that win on Friday night, especially in conference. Our defense played unbelievable tonight. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. But yeah, I just struggled a little bit in the beginning of the game. Just made a few adjustments as the game went on. Got some guys out, so that was good.
Is that something where you maybe matured? Maybe a couple years ago you had a game like that. You wouldn't have seen yourself going 9 innings after a start like that. That's an area where you think you've gotten better and matured it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but also it all comes down to the defense as well. Just ground balls and decent ground balls and pop flies, and good things are going to happen.
You pitched with so much confidence there, even though you didn't have your best stuff early in the game. You weren't phased by that. Just talk about how mentally you stayed just with the game. You weren't concerned at all, it seemed.
Yeah, absolutely. I just trust my stuff. As the game went on, I just tried to make a few adjustments in between innings. Get some more feel. But other than that, just adjustments was a big part for tonight's game.
How big was this Florida State League? You pitched in the summer, worked on some of your stuff there. How much did it help you get to where you're at right now?
Yeah, honestly, it was just a lot of confidence. I didn't have that much, especially last year. I definitely struggled, and I think I just put a lot of pressure on myself trying to do too much last year. So definitely coming back from the Cape Cod League and going to the Florida Collegiate League, that definitely helped build the confidence back up. Just trust my stuff again.